Welcome to American Dream Sale in Sarasota, a show where we explore the vibrant community of Sarasota and highlight the best the city has to offer. Today, we're at KOJO, a hidden gem that reflects the essence of this dynamic community. And just like Sarasota, KOJO blends the old with the new, offering a new modern twist on a tradition that makes our city an exciting place to live, work, and play. So let's dive in and explore what makes this restaurant and downtown Sarasota so special. So we're here today with Robert Castellan, the Director of Operation of KOJO. Robert, thank you for having us today and showing us what KOJO is all about.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
What drew you to Sarasota and what really made you think of opening KOJO?
Sure. So I grew up in northern New Jersey, in Jersey City, Bayonne area, right outside of Manhattan, but worked and went to school in Manhattan for most of my life. My brother had moved here prior to my family coming down, but we visited once. We visited a second time. The third time we were on the beach and it was February, and it felt like that made the decision for us.
Tell me a little bit about the story behind the name KOJO and the history of your company.
Yeah, so we knew we wanted a short and memorable name. Looking for the right name, we came across the word KOJO, which has a literal meaning of kind of a factory or a place of production, but the figurative meaning is growth and progress and development. And that's really dovetailed with our history from the time that we were open until now. Really, the area has surprised us with how ambitious they're willing to eat.
So when I first came in and dined in KOJO, I really came in because I thought it was a sushi place, it has great sushi, by the way. Okay. But I was shocked and surprised by the diversity of the menu, from wagyu beef to dry-aged beef to cocktails, sushi. How did you come up with the diversity of a menu?
So the juxtaposition of modern and traditional is exactly what we were looking to accomplish, and chef-driven dishes that maybe someone hasn't seen before or is really excited to try.
So Robert, we're here at the bar, one of the main features in the restaurant.
So we're in Florida, so we figured it only made sense for us to source locally and use the freshest ingredients, similar to the way that our kitchen does. And oftentimes with the bar program, it's hard to find local ingredients to incorporate, and that seemed like a no-brainer for us.
So we are here with the man behind all the great food you see in the menu, Chef Hart. I'm really excited to feature some of the dishes that you have in the restaurant here.
Yes.
Tell me about some of the dishes you're going to show us today.
So 2 sashimis that I love right now on the menu. They're very different. So one is using the local red snapper, and it's raw and it's chilled and it's really refreshing and tropical. And then another sashimi is very different. Those ingredients come from Japan, and it's warm and lightly torched.
Chef Hart, I am really excited to see all these dishes. Let's go and see how you do
Let's get in the kitchen.
So this is going to be our prime 45-day dry-aged tomahawk ribeye. The tomahawk means that we have this nice long rib bone. We're going to go ahead and season it with a mixture of sesame oil so that way our seasoning sticks on both sides. And then we add some kosher salt, good amount of salt, and then some fresh cracked black pepper on both sides. I'll kind of press that seasoning in so it sticks. Then you can see this marbling on this steak here. That's gonna be that prime grade of meat. And then we'll go ahead and mark it up on the grill and then roast it in the oven.
Talk me through some of these great dishes you prepared for us.
So we have a good selection of kind of some of the greatest hits here. So I'll start in front of you. These are our Hokkaido scallops with uni, the main attraction, if you will. This is a 32-ounce dry-aged tomahawk ribeye. So this has been dry-aged for 45 days, grilled medium rare, some crispy garlic on top, and accompanied by shishito peppers. Steak sauce selection here. So this is a wasabi horseradish cream, kind of a play on horseradish cream, but using wasabi.
Okay.
Yuzu kosho caramelized onions. So we caramelize onions until they're really sweet and jammy, and then fold in yuzu kosho, which is a Japanese chili condiment. So it's kind of sweet and floral and a little spicy. This is a smoked soy black truffle butter that's phenomenal. Shiso chimichurri. So that kind of classic chimichurri from Argentina, but with shiso, which is a Japanese herb, cut into it. This is called yakiniku, which is essentially a dip used in Japan for similar to Korean barbecue. It's for grilled meat, so it's kind of light and brothy. And it's made with sesame and ginger. Moving up here, we have a sashimi of Gulf American snapper. And then last but not least, these are called our spicy steak noodles. So on top is an Australian wagyu skirt that's been grilled. And underneath that, just a wok-fired noodle dish of sweet potato noodles, which are actually gluten-free. They have a great texture, some market veg, and a light sauce made from gochujang, which is a Korean chili paste.
Thank you so much, Chef
Thanks for
Mark.
coming. This was a blast.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Chef Mark.
You as well. Thank you.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. I'm Amr Kurrar, your host for American Dream Sail in Sarasota. It's been an absolute pleasure taking you today behind the scene at KOJO and showing you how these exotic dishes is being prepared. If you are living in Sarasota or if you're even visiting, you gotta stop by KOJO and try some of its dishes. You will not regret.